Welcome everybody, welcome to our senior design project, and our project is called Predicting the Opioid Crisis. Our team has been working with Cigna throughout the year to build predictive models for the opioid crisis at the state and county levels, using social determinants of health and demographic information. The goal of this project was to predict the death rate of a given U.S. county or state, and to provide this geographic information on a publicly available website. We built our predictive models using machine learning techniques and displayed our results using Mapbox, an open source mapping platform to produce heat maps. We collected our data through various sources like the CDC, the United States Department of Agriculture, and the United States Census Bureau. So for our county model, we used county level data from the years 2009 to 2018. For our input features, we used unemployment rate, median household income, poverty rate, and opioid prescription rate per 100 people. Our target was the death rate per 100,000 people, for which we wanted to make predictions for 2018. And we used the years 2009 to 2017 as our training data. And in case you're wondering, 2018 was the latest information available, so we couldn't make predictions past this year. Through our analysis, we found that using a random forest regressor gave us the best results. In 2016 and 2017 gave us the best results as training years. For our state model, we used data from 2016 as training data and projections for 2020 to make real predictions for 2020. For our input features, we used unemployment rate, education, religion, depression, and median household income, and our target was death rate per 100,000 people. We found that using a k-nearest neighbor regressor had the best results in making statewide predictions for 2020. So here is our website. So as you can see here on our homepage, we have our state map, which has our 2020 predictions, our 2013 county map, which proved to be the optimal subset of training data, and our 2018 map, trained from years 2016 to 2017. As you can see here, you can hover in and look at particular counties, granted that there's data. So as you can see here, you can hover over a county where it has an actual death rate versus a predicted death rate. So when you look at the empty space here, just as an extra bit of information, and the CDC, any county that had a number of opioid-related deaths less than 10 was suppressed. So this was a relative limitation for our countywide model. However, over 85% of all of the deaths in 2018 occurred in the counties that you can see. So we didn't have that much of a loss in data. Our next slide has some statistics on the opioid crisis, and then our next slide has some valuable information regarding the opioid crisis. It answers questions like, what are opioids? What is the opioid epidemic? How did the opioid epidemic start? Why do we want to help? And why does Cigna want to help? In our next tab, we have resources. It lets you know what you can do to help, some helplines that are available, some educational videos on the opioid crisis, and some additional resources. In our last tab is some information about us. Here we are right in this picture over here. It gives a thanks to Cigna, our motivation behind the project, our vision, some special acknowledgements, our contact information, and our additional project links. So now to wrap things up. The overall vision of our project is to research how we can use technology to predict the spread of epidemics, such as the opioid crisis, in order to identify areas that are in need of resources. We hope that our exploration of how machine learning can be used to build predictive models will give Cigna more insight into its potential in aiding the fight against the opioid crisis. The capabilities of technology are constantly growing, and it's important that we continue to expand our knowledge on how to utilize it. Here is the credit to the music used in this video.